Hi, I'm Dawn Masler. Welcome to Love School. This is lesson number 11 in our series about love. Today we're going to look at online profiles. Recently I had a woman who had some difficulty with her dating profile, so I offered to take a look if she would allow me to do a video on it. Her name is Patricia. She's single and she's looking for a long-term love relationship. The most difficult thing about an online profile is getting to say what you really want to say. So let's see if she conveyed this information in her profile. One of the first things I noticed on Patricia's profile is a beautiful woman with a lovely smile. However, I noticed later that she had a haircut. On that picture, she said, "My recent haircut, I hate it." This creates two problems for me. First, she doesn't need to put that she hates her haircut. Our goal is to be strong and confident, but honest. In fact, I recently had a joke with a friend that your profile wants to reflect love school. School as in strong, confident, honest, and oh lovely. Therefore, you don't want to say that you hate anything about yourself. You want to be confident, but you also want to be honest too. So you don't want to use an older picture, and then show up with a different type of haircut. So I looked through her other pictures, and I saw a picture of her recent haircut. It was a cute picture. She had a yellow outfit on, so we might want to use that. Or, even better, I'd like her to take a new picture. Research shows that left cheek exposure is the most aesthetically pleasing. In addition, when a woman wears red, she gets more attention. Therefore, I'd like to see a new picture showing a left cheek exposure in either a red background or wearing a red outfit. She had several pictures, which is great. Ideally, you'd like to have 3 to 5, odd number, in one body shot. She has a body shot of herself standing in a hotel room in Mexico in 2012. This is good, but ideally you want to have a body shot that shows action and reflects who you are. So maybe a body shot as she's visiting a cool site in Mexico. Now, I don't know that much about Patricia, and I did that for a reason. I wanted to get a feel for her profile. I can pick up that she's sweet and kind, that she likes to help people. I picked this up from her occupation as a teacher and her picture of her with a student in Haiti. But her profile About Me section doesn't reflect that. Her opening statement says, relationships are not supposed to be complicated. So when I see that, I wonder, yes, and why is she telling me this? Are her relationships complicated? So I move on to the next part. This is what she writes. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty and for ourself and our prosperity, do ordain and establish this Constitution. Sounds like a good foundation for something great. What do you think? Well, you want to know what I think? I think this sentence is equivalent to a castle wall complete with a moat. In other words, it tells me she's been hurt and is afraid to really get into a relationship. That sentence basically says, I'm not serious, so back off. Unfortunately, the type of men that would respond to this are men that are also not serious. So she could end up in a frustrating on-again, off-again relationship, or worse, attract the attention of a married man who's just looking for someone to play with. The good news is, if I go down to the next line, I see something interesting. She says, I'm back from a Caribbean and life-changing experience, which sounds awesome. But right after that, she writes, beware, another block, another back-off statement, followed by, it's okay to introduce ourselves through message. If you're just looking for a hookup, or someone to chat with. I'm not the one for you. Best wishes. And that's it for her about section. All I really learned about her is that she's afraid, which is okay, but you don't want to advertise that. Patricia needs to know she's the prize. When she fully understands that, she will realize she needs to be discerning, but not protective. You do that by indicating your standards, by telling him more about yourself, such as your education with graduate work and your love of travel. You're setting a bar without coming out directly to say it. So we want to redo this section. I love that one statement. I'm back from the Caribbean and a life-changing experience. Oh my God, what happened? Tell me more. How did it change your life? This seems cool. I want to meet this adventurous person. Your About section should tell a story of who you are. You may even want to include something like, now that my children are grown, indicating that you have had children and that you're now transitioning to a new phase of your adventure. She says her interests include exploring new areas, shopping, antiques, travel, sightseeing, and watching sports. Maybe change the top headline to Let's Explore or Football Lovers, Apply Within. Something cute and upbeat that reflects what you want and who you are. And finally, she left out 2 other sections. The For Fun section and my idea of a great first date. It almost feels like she left them out because she didn't really think it was going to go any further. You want to fill those out. Here's the truth about men. They like it when you make it easy for them to please you. Tell them what your ideal first date would be. For example, you said you love sports. Which ones? Would a great first date be a hot dog at a baseball game? Don't make the first date a big deal. Meeting for coffee is my suggestive first date. Give them some ideas for things you can enjoy together. Now, this is Love School, and as you know, sometimes in school you get homework. So I'm sending this back to Patricia to make some changes. Then hopefully she'll make them and allow us to take a look at her new profile in another episode of Love School. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Oh, and if you have a question or something you'd like me to answer, you can write to me at dawn@dawnmasler.com or even on Facebook at Love Biologist Dawn Masler page. And I'll take a look at your question or comment, and maybe I'll create a video for you, like I did for Patricia. Thanks for viewing, and I'll see you next week in Love School.